Morning and Assalamu alaikum class 3. Welcome to the English lecture video. Hope you all are fine, doing well at home. This is our English class and we are going to start our unit number 4 and lesson number 2 today. So first you have to open your book and open your page number 21. We are starting our lesson number 2 of unit 4, which is parts of animal. You already know about the animals as we have learned about the animal in our first lesson. So lesson 2 is about the parts of animal. Okay, and different animals. We are going to learn about different animals here. Your first exercise here is listen, find and point, then listen and repeat. Okay, you have to find and point the animals and then listen to the words which I am telling you and then repeat the sounds of the words. Your first animal here is what is this? It's a crocodile. What is it? It's a crocodile. Okay, second animal is elephant. Okay, your next animal is sheep. Your next animal is monkeys. Okay, monkeys. Next, deer. Okay, the next one, snakes. Okay, the next one, tigers. The next, bears. The next one, fish. Okay, the animals here are crocodile, elephant, sheep, monkeys, deer, snakes, tigers, bears and fish. You have noticing one thing here, which is that there are two fish. Okay, but they have written the word fish here. Okay, the fish is in plural form. Okay, but the plural of fish remains the same. Okay, the singular and the plural of fish remains the same, fish. Okay, and there are two sheep here. Okay, one and two sheep, but they write the word sheep in plural form. Okay, so the plural of sheep remain the same as well. Okay, singular sheep, plural sheep, it remains the same in singular or in plural form. The next one which remains the same in singular and plural form is the word deer. Okay, there is one deer, they write deer. Okay, if we have two or more than two deer here, we write the same word deer, because the plural of deer also remains the same. Okay, this is the thing which you have to notice here in the first exercise. Your question number B is, which three words have the same singular and plural form? Write them here. So you have to write the name of these animals here, okay, which have the same plural and singular form. What are these? As I told you, deer, sheep, fish. Write the words here: deer, sheep, fish. Which three words have this? Okay, it's done. Write down with the pencil here: deer, sheep and fish. Now come to the next one. Match these pictures of body parts to the animals in exercise A. We have to match the picture of these body parts to the animals which are in exercise A. Tail. Tail of what? Which animal appropriate tail? Monkey. Okay, monkey has tail, so monkey, tail of monkey. Trunk. Which animal has trunk? Trunk of elephant. Okay, teeth. Which animal has these teeth? Crocodile. Teeth of crocodile. Claws. Bears have the same claws as drawn in this figure, so claws of bear. Spots. Which animal has spots on its skins? Spots of snake. Very good. Horns. Which animal has horns? Deer. Horns of deer. So you have to write these in your notebook: tail of monkey, trunk of elephant, teeth of crocodile, claws of bear, spots of snake and horns of deer. You have to write these lines in your notebook and also you have to learn them as well. Okay, come to the D part. Remember the rule. we have a rule here. Whenever we are going to relate something with a person, okay, or another thing or object, we use the word s, we add s with them. Like if we are pointing the home of a girl, okay, so how we write it? The girl's home, we write s with the word girl. Okay, so this thing means that this home relate to the girl. Okay, the girl's home, the boy's home. Okay, one thing, if there is a single person and we are talking about the thing relating to the single person, we write comma first and then s. Okay, but if we write the thing, if we write about the plural one, okay, if we write about the plural noun, the thing relate to the plural noun, we add s, then we add comma. Okay, you have to notice the thing in these sentences: the girl's home, the boy's home, the man's woman's shoes, the children's school. Okay, we have only one girl here in the picture, so we write comma first. Okay, we add comma first in the word girl and then s, because here is a singular girl, the girl's home. In the second picture we have two boys, so we write s first because it's in plural form. We make it plural first, then we make the comma relate to the thing, the boys home. Okay, in the second picture there are two pairs of shoes, one for man and one for woman. It means that one single pair of shoes is for man and a single pair of shoes is for woman. So we add, so the thing, the person here are in singular form, man is in singular form and woman is in singular form. Okay, we are going to relate the shoes with the man and woman, so we add comma first and then we are going to add s with this word, the man's shoes, the woman's shoes. Now look at the next picture. Here we have two children's. Okay, and the word children is in plural form. Okay, the word children is already in plural form, the singular of children is child, so this is already in plural form, so we add the children comma s, the children's home, because the word children is in plural form, already the word children is plural. We have not done the same thing with the word girl or a boy, with the word girl or man and woman in the sentence first and second, third. Why? I tell you, because if we make the word girl plural, we add s with it. Okay, and we add another s of relate with it, so this thing is not appropriate. Okay, this thing is not appropriate if we add 2s. Okay, 2s in a word. Okay, like the boys, the boy, double s. No, na, this words doesn't make any sense, so we add a single s with all these words. The difference is this: the word which is in plural form, we add comma after the word s, okay, after the letter s, to make it plural, and the word which is in singular form, we add comma first and then we add s. So this is the main difference which you have to keep in your mind. Exercise C here is: look at the pictures of animal in exercise A. Complete the sentences by using comma s or s comma correctly. So I have done this exercise for you in the end of the video. You have to check this. Okay, you have to check the answers from here, and hope you understand the point. Okay, and hope you understand the video. You have to do your part C in your English notebook and do all the remaining parts like part A, B and E on your book. Hope you understand the video. Take care, stay blessed, and Allah Hafiz.